Hi friends, I'm Jason, the marketing professor, and I teach everyone from the student to the CEO the essentials of marketing in 5 minutes or less. Today I want to talk to you about metrics that matter. One of the reasons digital marketing campaigns, or any marketing campaign for that matter, doesn't work is because you're trying to measure the wrong thing. Here's an example. Recently I was talking to a client who was focusing on a streaming television campaign, and they said, "My campaign's not working, I'm not seeing my ads." Time out just a minute. You shouldn't be targeting yourself in any type of advertising campaign unless you represent your perfect customer. When it comes to streaming television, like this client is talking about, they're using various demographics and psychographics, geography, income, gender, all these types of factors to target that perfect customer. Now, that perfect customer is that small 20% that gives you 80% of their revenue. Now, in this particular situation, the client is not the customer, yet they're still judging the success of their campaign about whether or not they see their message. And the other thing they said is, well, nobody's coming in and telling me that they saw the message. That is yesterday's line of thinking. I'm sorry to point that out to you. Look, here's the most important thing. Before you start any type of marketing campaign, traditional or digital, you need to have a very clear understanding yourself of what you're going to measure. Because if your number one factor for success is people walking in and saying, "Hey, I heard you on streaming radio," or "I heard you on the radio," or "I saw you on television," then you need to make it abundantly clear in your creative that, hey, you're selling widgets, here's where your widgets are, please call this phone number or go to this website and tell Dave that you saw it. Now, does that mean they're going to spend any money? Probably not. Am I being a little tongue-in-cheek? Sure, but that's the challenge we're running into. It doesn't matter whether or not you see your message, and it doesn't matter whether or not somebody walks in and says, "Hey, I saw your ad." What matters is that you are renting space in somebody's head, and that when they have a choice, they choose you. Now, there are ways you could measure that specifically through specific offers and specific time frames, but that's the subject of another video. What I want you to do now is have a firm discussion with yourself, maybe people on your team, or your professional marketer, and determine what a successful campaign looks like. And I promise you, at the end of the day, it's not going to be whether or not you saw your message or whether or not somebody came in and told you. It's probably going to have something to do with the cash register. There you go, friends. If you like short lessons like this, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit the like button as well as subscribe and share it with a friend. If there's something you want me to cover, let me know. Send me a note in the comments or email me, jason@themarketingprofessor.net. Thanks a lot for joining me. We'll do it again soon. I'll see ya.